Elementary Days, Grade 3, by Wyvanya Houston. At the end of the summer, we packed and moved again. I left behind first and second grade school-aged friends. In my new neighborhood, I looked for new kids to meet. I found a best friend who lived right across the street. My new friend named Spring would not be coming to the same school where I would be attending. Starting a new school was no fun at all for me, but that's what I faced at the beginning of grade 3. In the office on day 1, hating I was there, was a stomach feeling that I could hardly bear. As I walked to class, I really did not want to go inside where I would be the only one new. When I sat down, butterflies slowly disappeared. I started to feel maybe it would be okay here. Mrs. Portello was my third grade teacher's name. She was really nice and seemed to be glad I came. A girl in my new class did not know or like me. At recess time, she kicked and also punched me. I was scared, and so I quickly began to run. I did not like it there. I was not having fun. She was the class bully, and I did not like her, but I was afraid to go and tell my teacher. Next day, she was about to repeat hitting me. Suddenly, I began to chase her wickedly. She started running fast all the way around Belding Elementary's gigantic playground. She ran to the yard teacher to get protection. I had to calm down, though I felt some frustration. From that day, she never hit or kicked me again. I don't know how, but we somehow became friends. I was then able to focus on my studies. I worked hard to achieve grades above letter C. On most of my tests, I received the highest grade. My teacher was pleased with all the effort I made. I went to speech class to learn to pronounce better the 19th alphabet, which was the S letter. We learned to check books out of the school library. While we searched for them, we did so quietly. It was hard, but we learned to use the dictionary. Mrs. Portello pushed us hard intellectually. Encyclopedias filled with information were there for us to use at our discretion. She taught harder math, spelling words were tougher. Geography turned out to be even rougher. She taught health, science, along with world history. It was a real challenge to be inside grade 3. I worked hard and recalled what Mrs. White said, to always study hard so I could get ahead. One day while studying, I could not concentrate. The noise was causing me to finish my work late. Frustrated, I told the teacher, "I'm ready to quit." She then told everyone to hush it up a bit. When we finished working early one afternoon, she told us that we would be doing artwork soon. Everyone's design was a masterpiece of art. It was amazing to see love pouring from hearts. At Christmas, our teacher became extra sweet. She threw the biggest and best Merry Christmas treat. We gobbled up good food and gifts were extra nice. Some of us tried to get inside the gift line twice. Sometimes while studying, we'd hear the fire bell. We'd rush outside and then follow instructions well. They wanted us prepared and to know exactly how to proceed and where we were supposed to be. We learned about people who were not quite the same as the rest of us, but to school they also came. She said they sometimes had some very special needs, and to always treat them very special indeed. We learned many good things from Mrs. Portello. It was going to be so hard to let her go. As we got to the end of another great school year, I reflected on all the good things I learned here. She said that all subjects were of value to us, that keeping up with them was an official must. I was looking forward to a long summer break. I worked so hard that year, I had migraine headaches. We partied to rejoice the ending of grade 3. Everyone cheered when it was over finally. On the last day of class, me and my third grade pals wished my teacher a class of good guys and gals. We walked home after school, all anxious to begin a lazy summer we all wished would never end. The end. This has been Elementary Days, 3rd grade, written by Wyvanya Houston, narrated by Sarah Morningstar. Copyright 2025, Wyvanya Houston. Production copyright by Wyvanya Houston.